Hello everyone, this is Dan from guitarfromtheheart.com. Last couple of videos I've been showing how we can use the harmonized major scale to write our own background music, to make our own songs. Today I wanted to double back and to focus on the major scale and how we can find it in any key. This will help us to be able to execute the harmonized major scale in any key and therefore write our own music in any key. Alright guys, so honestly this has the potential to be a really long lesson, but I'm going to try my best to explain it as quickly as possible so that I don't waste your time. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments section. I'll be happy to answer them. But I'm going to run through this really quickly. Now we know that the major scale comes from the pattern whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So that means, like in the key of C, to get to the second note, we're going to use a whole step, which is 2 notes away. And then the second note is another whole. Then half, and whole, 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 half. And that's how come we have all the white notes here give us the key of C. Now what happens if we go into another key? Let's say if we go into this note here, A flat. To get the notes that are in the key of A flat major, you have to do whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. You can do that in any key. So like say if we use key of D, start on D, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Alright, and that's how we can find the notes in any key. And basically what you would do then is you would apply the formula of the 1 gets a major chord, the 4 and the 5 get major chords, the 2, 3, and the 6 get minor chords, and the 7 gets a dominant chord. Sorry, diminished chord. So how would we apply this? Say like in the key of D, whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So this gives us the notes or the degrees that are in the key of D major. But now, applying the formula, we will get these chords. The 1 chord, which will be a D major chord. The 4 chord, find the 4th degree, which is here, and that will be a major chord as well. And then the 5 chord will be major as well. The 2 chord is minor. The 3 chord is minor. And the 6 chord, 6, right, is minor. 7 will be diminished. And then we'll have the major chord again. Okay guys, so that's how you find the notes on the piano. I'm going to do a quick review on the guitar, showing how you find the notes on the major scale. I already have a video or two that I've done in the past on this, but I'll review it quickly, and then we're going to actually start playing some chords on the guitar of itself. Okay, different instrument, same concept. Start with any note. Key of A. We can get the notes in the key of A by playing the A major scale like I show in a couple of my other videos. But where do we get these notes from? We get them from whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. Those are the intervals. If we start from the root note, we get the key of A. If I demonstrate this on one string, it'll be like this. A, and then we do whole, whole, which is 2 notes away, half, which is 1 note away, whole, 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 half. And that's basically the sequence of notes, of intervals, that gives us the key of A. And the notes that are in the key of A. But not only does it give us the notes that are in the key of A, but it can also, if we use the concept of stacking thirds on top of these notes, it gives us all of the chords that are in the key of A major. So we can get the chords by stacking thirds. So like A, if you stack a third on that, you will get C sharp. You stack a third on C sharp, and you'll get the fifth here, which is, which is E, A, C sharp, E, right? Make up an E major chord. It's a major chord. You do the same thing to the second note. Stack a third on the B here. That's the root in the third. Stack using the same notes from the A major, starting from there, stack a third on top of that. And that's our fifth. And it gives us a B minor chord. So we know the second note in the key of A major is B minor. And you can do that with every note in the key of A major, and it's going to give you all the notes. Those notes are going to give you all the chords that are in the key of A major. By stacking thirds, we find the chords, and we find, using the intervals, whether they're major or minor, but we can use the formula that we've memorized to know that in advance. We know the 1, the 4, and the 5 are major, the 2, the 3, and the 6 are minor, and the 7 is diminished. So therefore, once we have our notes, say I want to play a 6th chord in the key of A major. This is our note, which is D, E, F, F sharp, right? So we know that the key of A major has an F sharp. It's the 6th note, so the 6th gets minor, right? So we know F sharp minor is in the key of A. So the 1 is A, and the 6 is a minor. What about if we take the 4 in the key of A major? 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 is a D. That means that the 1, the 4, and the 5 are major. Therefore, if the 4 is a D, then that means that in the key of A major, the 4 chord is a D major. So 1, 4. Let's play 6. Back to the 1. You can do this with all of the notes in the key of A major, and you'll stay harmonized, you'll stay in key. You can do this in any key along the entire neck. B, same thing. So B, the third here will be a minor chord, which is E flat minor, right? So it's just then to go and to memorize how to play each chord, but it's not just a matter of, oh, how do I play an E minor? How do I play an A minor? Where do I put my fingers to play a D minor? If I know what key I'm in, I know what chords are available to me in that key. And so long as I can actually physically play them and know how to physically play them, I'll know what chords I can use to write my own songs. Alright, so I hope this lesson helps. I hope that the pieces are starting to fit together, that the concept of playing in key has been broadened in your mind, and that once you start to practice these concepts across all the different keys, you'll have the confidence that you can play in whatever key you want, which is the goal, to have freedom, to be able to express what we have in our heart as we play. Also, I encourage you to start to look at songs that you may be already familiar with, songs that you maybe already know how to play, songs that maybe you're trying to learn, chord progressions that you see on a chord sheet or whatever, and start to try to figure out what key they're in just by looking at the chords. You might be surprised to find that a song might start with a C major chord, but that song's not in the key of C major. With time, you'll become more and more familiar with what chords go in each key, and just by looking at a chord chart, you'll be able to tell what key that song's in, and this will make you have massive freedom in your playing. So for now, take care and have fun with that.